Does waking up sometimes feel like a chore? Do you feel that morning stiffness deep in your joints, that sense of weakness that makes you pause and think, well, this is just what it means to get older? I want you to know that familiar feeling isn't just in your head. And more importantly, according to the National Institute on Aging, it is not an inevitable fate. It's a signal. What if I told you there's a switch inside your body, a biological switch that controls whether you feel weak or strong? It's called the Anabolic Switch, and learning how to flip it on every single morning could be the most important, most powerful thing you do all day to reclaim your strength and your energy. Most people over 60 have no idea this switch even exists. They wake up, maybe grab a cup of coffee, and unknowingly leave their body in a default state of breakdown. This is what I call the Catabolic Morning. It's a silent process that can quietly steal your muscle, your vitality, and your independence, year after year. But it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to change it, starting tomorrow morning. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the simple, science-backed blueprint to flip this switch. You'll learn exactly why your body is in a state of breakdown each morning. And more importantly, you will learn how a simple, delicious breakfast routine can turn it into a state of rebuilding and repair. This isn't about complicated diets or exhausting workout plans. This is about understanding your body and taking back control. So stay with me, because you're about to discover a secret to aging with strength that has been hiding in plain sight your entire life. The why understanding your morning body. To truly understand the power you have each morning, we need to first pull back the curtain on what's happening inside your body while you sleep. Every night, you participate in something called an overnight fast. For 8, maybe 10, or even 12 hours, you're not consuming any energy. But your body doesn't just shut down. It's still working hard, repairing cells, consolidating memories, and keeping your heart beating. All of that work requires fuel. So, where does it get that fuel when there's no food coming in? It turns to its own reserves. Think of your muscle mass like a savings account filled with the most valuable currency you own, amino acids. Overnight, to keep the lights on and pay its energy bills, your body makes small but steady withdrawals from this muscle account. This natural biological process is called gluconeogenesis. It's a brilliant survival mechanism where your body breaks down tiny bits of protein from your muscles to create the glucose your brain and other organs need to function. It's a muscle tax that you pay every single night. During our younger years, this tax is barely noticeable. Our bodies are so efficient at rebuilding that we easily deposit more than we withdraw. But after the age of 50, the math begins to change. The withdrawals continue, but our ability to make deposits slows down. The real problem begins when we wake up. That state of breakdown, that catabolic state, doesn't just stop the moment your eyes open. It continues until you tell it to stop. If you don't make a deposit into your muscle bank first thing in the morning, the bank just keeps on taking money out, leaving you in a deficit day after day. And this is where a very common morning habit for millions of Americans makes the problem significantly worse. The simple act of drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Now, let's talk about a hormone you've likely heard of. Cortisol. It's often called the stress hormone, but its real job is to be your body's natural alarm clock. Your cortisol levels naturally begin to rise in the early morning hours, peaking around 8 a.m. This rise is what helps you feel alert and ready to start the day. It's a good thing. Cortisol is your get-up-and-go hormone, but when it finds no fuel in your system, no incoming glucose from food, it panics a little. Its message to the body changes from "wake up" to "find energy now." And its favorite place to find that energy is your muscle tissue. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism has shown that caffeine can amplify this cortisol response. So when you drink coffee on an empty stomach, you're essentially pouring gasoline on that catabolic fire. You're sending a louder, more urgent signal to your body to continue breaking down your precious muscle for fuel. You might feel mentally alert from the caffeine, but on a cellular level, you are accelerating the very process that makes you weaker over time. So why is this critically important, especially for those of us over 55 or 60? The answer is a single powerful word: sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the age-related loss of muscle mass, strength, and function. It's one of the primary reasons why aging becomes associated with frailty. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition states that we can lose up to 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every single year after the age of 50 if we are not actively working against it. Let that sink in. This isn't just a number on a chart. What does losing 1% of your muscle actually feel like? It feels like needing to push yourself up out of a comfortable chair. It feels like struggling to open a tight jar lid. It feels like choosing the elevator instead of the stairs. Over a decade, a 10 to 20% loss of muscle is the difference between living independently and needing assistance. It's the difference between catching yourself from a fall and suffering a hip fracture. This is why leading experts on longevity, like Dr. Peter Attia, now refer to muscle as the organ of longevity. Your muscle is your metabolic engine. It helps regulate your blood sugar, which is critical for preventing type 2 diabetes. It's your structural armor, protecting your bones and joints from injury. It's your reservoir of strength, allowing you to carry your own groceries, play with your grandchildren, and live life on your own terms. Your morning routine is a crossroads you stand at every single day. One path, the path of a catabolic morning, silently accelerates sarcopenia. The other path, the one we're about to explore, is your most powerful defense against it. The choice you make in the first hour of your day determines which path you take. The how: flipping your anabolic switch. So, we've established that every morning, your body is in a natural state of muscle breakdown. The critical question is, how do we stop it? How do we flip that switch from breakdown mode to build-up mode? The answer is simpler and more powerful than you might imagine. It's not a drug, a supplement, or a complicated exercise. It is protein. Specifically, it's the amino acids within the protein. Think of it like this. The catabolic state is like a demolition crew, taking apart a building brick by brick. Protein is the foreman who shows up, blows the whistle, and yells, "Stop the demolition! The construction crew is here to build." This build-up state is known as anabolism, and the signal to start it is called muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. However, there's a catch, especially as we get older. Our muscles become a little hard of hearing. They develop a condition known as anabolic resistance. This means we need to send a louder, stronger signal to get their attention. We need to hit what scientists call the leucine threshold. Leucine is one of the most important amino acids, the primary trigger for muscle building, and extensive research, published in journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, has shown us the magic number. For older adults, we need to consume about 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein in a single meal to overcome that anabolic resistance and powerfully trigger muscle protein synthesis. This is the key. That 25 to 30 grams of protein is the force required to flip your anabolic switch from off to on. The moment you consume it, your body gets the powerful message: stop burning the furniture for fuel. The firewood has arrived. It's time to build and repair. You are consciously, intentionally, flipping your body from a catabolic state to an anabolic one. And you can do this in just 15 minutes. So what does this look like in the real world, on your kitchen counter? Let's build your 15-minute anabolic switch blueprint with 3 incredibly simple, affordable, and powerful breakfast options. There are no exotic ingredients or complicated recipes here. This is about making it easy to succeed. Let's start with breakfast number 1, the quick and creamy power bowl. This takes about 3 minutes to prepare. You'll take 1 standard cup of plain Greek yogurt. It's important to choose Greek yogurt because it's strained, which concentrates the protein. A typical serving provides a solid 20 to 23 grams of high-quality protein, getting you most of the way to your target. Then, add a handful of berries, like blueberries or strawberries. These give you powerful antioxidants to help fight inflammation, which is a key contributor to aging. Finally, sprinkle on a small handful of nuts or seeds, like almonds or walnuts. These provide healthy fats for brain health and will give you sustained energy throughout the morning. In just a few minutes, you have a delicious, satisfying breakfast that has flipped the switch. Now, for our second option. The classic strength scramble. This takes about 5 minutes. You'll scramble 3 large eggs. Eggs are nature's perfect protein. They contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to build muscle. 3 eggs will provide about 18 grams of protein. As they cook, toss in a large handful of spinach. It will wilt down to almost nothing, but it adds crucial vitamins and minerals. To easily reach our 30-gram target, you can have a glass of milk on the side, which adds another 8 grams, or melt a slice of cheese on top for an extra 6 or 7 grams. Serve this with a slice of whole wheat toast for healthy fiber. This isn't just a nostalgic breakfast, it's a powerful plate of rebuilding fuel. Finally, our third option, which is perfect for those who enjoy a warm start to their day. The fortified foundation oatmeal. This takes about 7 minutes. On its own, a bowl of oatmeal is mostly carbohydrates. It provides good fiber, but does very little to flip your anabolic switch. The magic happens with one simple addition: a scoop of protein powder. You prepare your oatmeal as you normally would, perhaps with milk instead of water, to add a little extra protein and creaminess. Once it's cooked, you simply stir in 1 scoop of a quality protein powder. This instantly transforms a carb-heavy meal into a 30 to 35 gram protein powerhouse. It becomes a muscle-building foundation for your day, with the fiber from the oats ensuring you stay full and energized for hours. You can add some cinnamon for flavor and to help support healthy blood sugar levels. These 3 meals are your blueprint. They are fast, effective, and built on sound science. But before you even take your first bite of food, there is one more critical step. It's the simplest one of all: hydration. Before coffee, before food, the very first thing you should do when you get to your kitchen is drink a large glass of water. After 8 hours of sleeping, your body is naturally dehydrated. Water is the lubricant for every single process in your body, including your metabolism. A study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that drinking about 16 ounces of water can temporarily boost your metabolic rate by up to 30%. It kickstarts your system, prepares your gut for digestion, and helps deliver the nutrients you're about to consume. It's the simple first step you take before you flip the main switch. Your new morning and the path forward. So you see, reclaiming your strength and vitality as you age isn't about finding a fountain of youth. It's not about complicated gym routines or expensive, unproven supplements. It starts with a simple, quiet, intentional choice you make for yourself within the first hour of your day. You now understand the science. You know that your body wakes up in a natural state of muscle breakdown, a catabolic state. And you now know that you hold the power to stop it. You are the one in control of your anabolic switch. By choosing to start your day with 25 to 30 grams of protein, you are making a conscious decision to build, to repair, and to strengthen. You are telling your body that you are not surrendering to weakness. You are choosing strength. Imagine what it would feel like to wake up every morning, not with a sense of dread about stiffness or fatigue, but with a sense of purpose. Knowing that the simple, delicious meal you are about to eat is actively fighting off age-related muscle loss and building a stronger, more resilient you. This small habit, this 15-minute ritual, can have a profound ripple effect on the rest of your life. More strength means more confidence. More energy means more engagement with the people and activities you love. It means the freedom to live your life with vigor and independence. This isn't just about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years. And it all starts with your breakfast. Now, I have a question for you, and I truly hope you'll share your answer. What's one simple, protein-rich breakfast you could commit to trying this week to flip your own anabolic switch? Please share your ideas in the comments below. Your suggestion might be the perfect solution or inspiration for someone else in our community. Let's help each other build a library of strength-building breakfast ideas. Now that you know how to flip the anabolic switch with your breakfast, the next step is making it as easy and efficient as possible. In my very next video, I reveal the 3 absolute best anabolic breakfasts that you can make in under 5 minutes flat. To watch it, simply click the video that's on your screen right now. Thank you for investing this time in your health. Make the choice for strength tomorrow morning. The information provided in this video is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition.